I'm Elizabeth, and I'll be talking about an advertisement that was released by the Worldwide Fund for Nature, who are an organisation that are working on the issues of conservation, research and restoration of the environment. This ad was released in July of 2013 in Madrid, Spain. It was released in print, magazine and on newspapers and was designed by Gut Werberg. The image depicts a rhino in a mechanic's garage and uses rhetoric tools of pathos, tropes and also colours to get the message across that extinction can't be fixed. It is trying to bring light to the issue, as many people forget that extinction is very detrimental, and once an animal or a species is gone, it can't be brought back. Pathos is used to appeal to the audience's emotions. The image makes people upset and disheartened, as no one wants an animal to die or go extinct. It helps emphasise the message that extinction can't be fixed, because people then start thinking about the issue and their actions and what they can do to change it. The image uses the rhetoric tool of tropes, more specifically metaphor, to deliver the message. The context is of a car getting service but replacing the car with a rhino. They've used this because it is a very relatable aspect in many people's lives, and everyone knows what a mechanic does and that their job is to try fix things. It uses this context as it emphasises that extinction can't be fixed, unlike a car. No matter how many tools or who is working on it, it is irreversible. It is explaining that animals aren't manufactured and that they aren't mass-produced in a shop. There aren't spare parts to fix it, and if a species does die out, there is no way to bring them back. Using this metaphor was effective, as it is an easy way for people to understand and interpret the message without it being too confronting or too intricate that people don't know what's going on. People were able to relate it to their own life and think of it in that perspective. Colour and lighting are used in this image to set the tone and create emotion. The background and the overall lighting is very dark and dull, giving an unpleasant, unwanted feeling towards the situation. The only objects with light are the tools and the humans, which contrast with the rhino. The reason they have done this is to amplify the fact that no matter how many tools or who is working, that this rhino and extinction can't be fixed. The use of colour is effective in setting the tone of the message that extinction can't be fixed and we don't want it, and that animals' lives are slowly getting darker and more gloomy the closer they get to death. On the floor near the rhino's head, it has been coloured faintly red, and it is the only patch that has colour. It is being used to symbolise the bloodshed that occurs when rhinos are poached for their horns, and it also brings light to one of the reasons why animals are going extinct. It is effective as it is a subtle way of expressing a confronting idea as to what is happening to these animals and the harm that they are going through. Colour also helps link to the next idea of focal point and where your eyes are drawn to. The rhino is very large and in the centre and is the first thing you see in the image. This is used for the audience to grasp the concept of the metaphor of a car being serviced and that being replaced with the rhino. But the next thing you see is the man standing next to the mechanic, just watching and doing nothing. This man is used to symbolise the audience, and that if they just stand there and don't do anything to help the problem, it won't be solved and extinction will occur. This helps link to the call to action and the main idea of the advertisement. The main message of this image is that extinction can't be undone, and is used to raise awareness. The call to action, or the goal of this, is so that people can educate themselves better, donate, or figure out what they can do to help the problem. They do this by creating urgency and just reiterating the fact that once extinction occurs, it isn't reversible. This ad uses many visual techniques to deliver the message that extinction can't be fixed. It does this by appealing to the audience's emotions and is composed in a way that people can relate to the context and think of the situation in a different way. Although it doesn't give a solution, it creates a sense of urgency and makes the audience think of ways that they can change or make them want to delve deeper into what they can do to help. Thank you.